Right guys, how's it going? Welcome back. It feels like it's been a few weeks now since I last made a video or done a garden update. Just been really busy with work and stuff, especially with Christmas coming up, so just slowed down a little bit on the video making, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update so you can see what's actually going on. We're just going to go and start in this little nursery at the moment. As you can see, I've got some leeks inside here. So I've got some different show leeks. So I got these actually given off another plot holder who organises the shows and stuff, and I just kept them on some heat and just grew them on. They started off in some little pots like that, and it was just the grass that I was given, but as you can see, they started to grow on nicely there. I have been potting them on, and I've been using Clover Professional, and it's a really good compost, and they seem to like it, and they seem to be doing good. So I've got 3 different variety of leek here. So I've got a Cumbrian, I believe. So that's a nice leek. So these are just being potted up into these pots. These size pots I can fit in this little bit, this section here, about 18 of them pots. So I'm not keeping all these here. Some of these will be getting transferred down to the gardens and moved around a little bit, because I've got plenty there. So like I say, that there is a Cumbrian. And then if we come over here, these are going to be getting ready to get potted up soon. These are another pot leek, and I'm not 100% what these are. I think they just made them themselves, where they've been just mixing the plants however they do it. And he said it's a nice one, it's a nice big one. He said they do burst, so when they get bigger and bigger they do split, but he reckons that they recover. So we'll see. I'm just glad that I'm starting to get a hold of some decent leeks now, because I have been after some for a while, especially the Cumbrian, so I hope they are what they are. Also, I've been given a Blanche leek. Now, never grew a Blanche leek before, just been looking at them and stuff like that, and they grow canny size, a nice big plant, and as you can see they're starting to stretch, but I believe with these you've got to cover them so they can stretch and start getting bigger and longer. So I need to look into that. I have been doing a little bit of research, but you just get a bit of whatever wrapped around its stem there, so it's all like dark inside, and it just draws the plant taller, and also it blanches the leek. But obviously I haven't had a chance to speak to the bloke for a couple of weeks, so I've got these off due to just being busy and stuff at work, and he did say that he gave us a Blanche leek, so I need to speak to him about it and see how he does it and stuff, you know. So but I've got plenty of these, so I'm only going to be keeping 6 of these, 6 of the Cumbrian and 6 of the other pot leek, and then the rest I'll just be spreading around the garden. Also, he's given us some saved seed of his own giant onion, which was a nice big one, big heavy one. Can't remember what he said it was now. I will find out what the poundage was on it. But he said it was a lovely big one. So he has given us some. So I have set some away. And there we go. They're coming on nicely now, guys. Nice little plant there. So I'm watering all these from the bottom. Same again, Clover Professional I'm just using. And then also, guys, some Peter Graysbrook's as well. I've got some Peter Graysbrook seeds, and I just started some off. And there's a nice plant coming from now. And I got these seeds from Giant Veg Seeds, just off the internet. Got their own YouTube channel and stuff, and they came pretty quick, and I had some really good germination on them. But as you can see, everything's starting to fill up now, so I'm slowly starting to go through them, get them potted up, keeping what I'm keeping up here, and then the rest is just going straight down to the gardens, and we'll just spread them around in between the potting sheds and the potting tunnel and stuff like that, and see how we get on. I know it's going to be a lot colder down there and stuff like that, so they will probably get knocked, don't know. but like I say, as long as I've got my little bit up here, and this should be alright. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go and take my daughter swimming, and then I'm going to be going to the gardens. It's absolutely chuckling down the rain out there, it's horrendous. It's slowing us right down what I need to be doing. And by the time I'm getting finishing stuff like that at 4 o'clock, it's pitch black. So it's been a bit of a struggle, but we have started to make progress on plot 1 by turning the grounds over and stuff like that. But like I say, the rains are starting to slow it down now. So just looking for other jobs I can crack on with. I do need to make a compost bin. I need to get that sorted. I got some pallets and stuff like that because I'm just been dumping all the old veg and stuff like that in one corner and just letting it rot down. But I need a compost bin, so I've still got loads that I need to do. But there we go, guys, just a quick little update inside of here, so it gives you a bit of a heads up. Any tips or any advice you got on these branch leeks and stuff like that, fire them over, I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll catch you along on the plots, so catch you in a bit. Right, and guys, how's it going? Managed to make it up on plot 1. We're just inside of the shed at the moment because I'm just ready to set the fire up because it's rather cold outside. I'll see if I can get this light turned on. See if that makes a little bit of a difference. So hi guys, not a lot going on today due to the weather situation. It's raining and stuff. So all the grounds where I've been trying to turn over are just getting too heavy and too cloddy and that, so I'm just going to go and hold off on that for a little bit and just basically go around just tidy up my raised beds a little bit. What I'm going to be using to grow some onions and some leeks in hopefully next year. Some of the stuff what you just saw there in the little nursery there. I'll take it outside and let's have a little look around and show you where I'm up to. Still a lot of work what needs to be done out there, but still only early. We're only in December, so got plenty of time. Like I say, I'm in the middle of turning the grounds over, but the weather has put the brakes on it a little bit. So what I do, guys, is I'm going to get this fire hooked up inside of here. I'm spinning the camera around and we'll go and have a little look at what I've been up to, okay? Right, and guys, we'll just start at this end of the garden. Hope you can hear us alright, because it is a bit windy. But I used to have a pony tunnel here, but unfortunately got damaged by the wind what we had. I think it was last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. But however, we still kept this raised bed, and it's got some good material inside of there. I have been going through it and getting it all cleaned up and stuff. I will be putting like a top layer on top of it, and we're going to get some cardboard and stuff like that, and then hopefully we're going to get some onions inside here and some leeks maybe. I have been trying to turn over this bit of ground here. It's had its first turnover and about 2 weeks ago, so I'm happy with that. Just along here, there's the wildlife section which is starting to die back now. Got the pond and stuff, but it is starting to die back, so it's just a case of just getting in there and just giving it a bit of a trim and getting it cleaned up. But not a lot is going to be happening to this, because like I say, guys, this is the wildlife section. I'm in the middle, well I was in the middle of getting this all turned over, this section here, because I managed to do that section over there. That's been done, and also I have done that section there. My dad just gone and hired some bedding out of the chicken house, and then the last one I'm going to be turning over is this section here. I'm going to get all that all cleared out and turned over. I'm going through this bed at the moment, getting that turned over and taking the weeds out. It's a lot of nettle rooting there because all the nettles are coming through next door, but I get all that pulled out, and then I put some fresh cardboard and compost on top of there, because that's a nice little growing area as well. But all in all, things are, you know, looking okay. It's still a lot of work what needs to be done, but like I say, the weather has slowed that down. Right guys, so there you have it, just a little quick update to show you where I'm up to on plot 1. So yeah, I'm just trying to get these grounds turned over. I need a couple of days what's going to be like dry, so the soil can dry out a little bit so I can turn over, because it's too heavy and too cloudy, you know. So it's plenty of time to get it all done. Only got like 2 little plots to turn over, and then that'll be it. I'll just let it be till like next year, till I'm ready, more or less ready to plant stuff out. I'm going to jump inside of the greenhouse and get that all sorted out, because the grapevine's starting to die back now, so I need to get that trimmed up and cleaned up. and also a couple of pots inside there where I need to sort out, and then just give it a little bit of a clean with some J's for a while, and that's going to be ready to go next year. It's just hard at the moment because I'm working quite a lot, and also by the time I finish work daytime it's pitch black, you know, so I'm fighting against the weather, and also I'm fighting against the light at the same time. But as long as I keep on persevering, I will get there. It's plenty of time. Really looking forward to see what sort of stuff I can grow next year for these shows. I'm hoping we're going to have some nice stuff to show. I've got a couple of nice raised beds over there, which you've just seen. And once I get these grounds sorted, happy days. And then this behind us, the wildlife section, just needs a little bit of a trim up, and it's looking really, really good. I've been going back on my previous videos and seeing what it was like when I first started to now, and it's getting well established, and that's exactly what I want, because I want to encourage the wildlife into the garden. But there we go, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down to plot 2, and I'll give you a little bit of update on plot 2, hopefully, because it's starting to get rather grey. So hopefully I'll catch you down there in a bit, guys. Right, and guys, we managed to make it up to plot 2. So I'm just going to go inside the potty tunnel now, and then I'll spin the camera around and let you have a little bit of a look. Okay, guys? Right, and guys, we're just inside of the potty tunnel. It's absolutely freezing. I hate the cold. Oh, but yeah, just inside of the potty tunnel, guys. Everything now is looking quite good. All the grounds has just been turned in, and it's just been left for a few weeks now. It's looking absolutely fantastic. It is drying out, of course, because it's in a potty tunnel, but I am going to get another top layer in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, and put it on top and just let it be, and that will be it. I don't really want to disturb the ground too much, because of all the micros and stuff like that, because I want to try and use this as like a no dig bed, where I'm just going to literally just put the leeks and onions or whatever decide to put in. I am thinking about putting some black white plastic over the top of it as well throughout next year growing season, just to try and keep some of the moisture into the ground, so I'm not like overwatering them and stuff. But what I do is I just spin the camera around now inside the potty tunnel and show you what's going on. Right, and guys, so I zoomed out the camera a little bit, but as you can see there, it's just all settling lovely. Really pleased with it. We have got the odd little weed and stuff coming through, but that's not a problem. The more high on top and mulch it, it will stop that from happening, hopefully. Fingers crossed anyway. I am thinking about, well, I was thinking about putting some cardboard over the top of it, and then getting the top layer of the muck and just putting that straight on top of the cardboard. So I might do that yet, because I can get a hold of a lot of cardboard with no tape on and out, just clear cardboard, because obviously I'm fitting kitchens at the moment, and I can use all the cardboard what's off the benches and doors and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about getting some and putting it along here, but I don't know, I haven't decided yet 100%, because I need it all break down so I can put in my leeks and my onions. I am thinking about covering this with some black and white plastic, just to keep some of the moisture in when I start growing the leeks. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Obviously I need to get over that section there and start sorting out some of my pots and clearing them up. But I have been over here and started to clear some with the chilies and pepper plants. This is a nice Kelsey onion, lovely size. It's just sitting there, it's got loads of root on it. I'm just letting that be to see if I get any seed from it. These are some of the blanched leeks what I have brought down from home last week, just see how they get on, and they seem to be doing okay. I have set away some, these are Cornish Giants, so it is early for these guys, but I thought just set them away and see how they get on, and they're looking quite good. Starting to get some of the true leaves on. These here at the back, unfortunately, are just spares and rejects. I'll show you outside. I'm pretty full outside, so I might take these down to plot 1 and just plant them out there so they don't get wasted on now like that, because they're lovely onions. These are overwinter onion, so they're kind of good. I got some red ones there, and also I got some of your yellow skins as well. but I've got plenty of them outside, so we'll go outside now and just put my hood up because it's freezing. I just need to go for all the pots and clear all the pots out. So then, I was in the middle of sorting this section out along here, but obviously it's starting to get too cloddy now and too wet. All of the old veg have just been hiding in that corner, so that's why I need to sort out some compost bins. So obviously I need to come along here and get this all cleared out, but it's no rush, and start getting some of this swede and stuff pulled out. Got some nice ones here, so I'll probably take a couple of them home for Christmas. Fingers crossed. Now it's really come to me Brussels sprouts as such, you know. Yeah, starting to burst and stuff. So, and then the stuff here is just bolted, but I need to get all this all cleared out, pull these little couples of leeks out and get this bit of ground turned over. These are some onions and garlic inside of there, and also I've got all them as well. I've been through this and been in there, a lot of this stuff's been attacked by caterpillar. I came up on a night time and it was just riddled, and I went through it and I probably picked about 30 caterpillars off. So I just let them be just for now, and then next year if they haven't recovered I just go in there and I put it all out, get it all cleaned up, and I'm going to use this bit of netting to grow some of my giant Cornish cabbages in under. The fennel in there, as you can see, a lot of it's bolted, a lot of it's snapped due to the wind, but that's alright. This was just mainly for some purple sprouted broccoli, and some of the purple sprouted broccoli is looking okay. Got some nice thick stems on some of them, so I'm just going to let them be. But like I say guys, same again, these two nettings here are just going to be getting used for when I put my giant cabbages in, and also I got some nice big giant swede as well, so I'll be using these. I'm not going to be growing a lot of eating veg on this plot. I will be growing some, but not a lot. I want to try and concentrate on some giant stuff, and then it's just a case of just going through this ground here and getting this turnover again. It's already had a turnover, but as you can see, weeds are starting to come back through now, but like I say, there's not a lot I can do due to the weather, but it's plenty of time. Once it starts drying up a little bit, I can get back in a bit and start sorting it out. I could cheat a little bit and put all the weeds out and get myself a rotavator, but there's a lot of mare's tail inside of here, and I don't really want to mix it all up, so I'd rather just wait till it's dry, get in there, get all the weeds pulled out and give it a bit of a turnover. It doesn't take long, a couple hours. So yeah, I have got some, like I say, some pallets because I want to make a compost bin. I was going to put it in that little section there. I still might put it there actually, because it looks like a nice little section. But then I was thinking about putting it up next to the wildlife section. Now all I've done in this wildlife section is just put the pond in, and I've got some foxgloves and I put some foxgloves down. But what I was thinking about doing is clearing all that section out there, and maybe he's making that over there the compost area, but I just don't know. I might just level all that out and just make that a full wildlife section, and then down the bottom there maybe it's used as the compost bins. That shed in front of you needs to come down, and I need to get all this leveled off, because like I say, I'm just hiding stuff on. It's no good. I need to get a compost area built. So I think this could be the ideal place to build one, and then just line it all out. We will see. Right guys, so there you have it. It's starting to rain again now, unfortunately. But there we go. So hopefully I'm going to get a compost bin area sorted, either over there or over there where I just showed you. Because I want to try and break all the old material down and use it at the end of the year just to put on top of we beds. So yeah, it's just battling against the weather and the light at the moment, but we're slowly getting there. Like I say, just bit by bit, little bit often, and we'll be sorted. It's only December, so it's plenty of time. I'm starting to bring the leeks up, like I say. Hopefully they're going to be all right. We will see. Fingers crossed. But like I say, I want to keep some down at home as well. And also with Dad and all, he's going to take a couple of them and all and keep an eye on them as well. So we're going to have them spread all over the place and just see what does better. But there we go, guys. Just thought I'd give you a quick little update, because it's been a while. But cheers for watching. Cheers for your likes and that. Cheers for your comments. Nick, thank you very much for your comment. And also the advice on the soil and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Have been watching it and stuff, and it's got some really good information on there, so thank you very much for that. But there we go, guys. Like I say, cheers for watching, cheers for your likes. If you consider subscribing, just come along, guys. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. The videos have slowed down a little bit. I always tend to over the colder period. It's just trying to get out there and trying to get some work done. You know, I don't like the cold. But we've got some stuff what we need to crack on with on plot 1. To hopefully try and turn the rest of the soil over. And then we've got to go into the greenhouse and sort out the greenhouse. That needs to all be sorted out with grapevine and stuff. And then it's just back down here, turning things over down here and maybe making the compost bin. I might pick that location at the top there next to the shed, because it seemed all right there. But there we go. Cheers for now, and I will catch you hopefully in a couple of weeks.